Hi all, welcome back to Skies Above Britain. This is my chapter 3. Yeah, that's right. Chapter 3, Patrol 2, Part 1. Yeah, so new patrol. Still chapter 3, Grant. There's 8 of these. Right, okay. So I have everything set up. Cards reshuffled, inbound vector markers, fuel reset, aircraft are there. Now I've set up the pilots. 2 red cubes, unfortunately, bringing 2 fatigued pilots along with us, and I just noticed that a lot of the pilots I'm flying this patrol, are going to be fatigued next patrol, so I'm guessing this is what can happen. Now, we didn't lose one last turn, so as long as we don't lose one, we can get to recover another one of these 4 that were missing. I knew it was going to catch up on us. Well, I felt it was going to catch up on us last turn, but we had one pilot left over, but it's just the way, obviously, you set them out there, eh? So, yeah, I've chose to fly Every and Hall, who are both veterans with Lucky Charms. That's their third patrol in the trot, so that's why they're fatigued. That's what the red cube is for. They get some negatives to collision checks and fate rolls and something else. Is it? I'll look into it when if it comes. And everybody else is, yeah. Don't think anything else happened. Nobody got upgraded. Well, and that's a lie. I remember saying that Davidson had got upgraded and his green cube is now removed properly. So he is actually a regular pilot now, but he's fatigued anyway. Yeah, I think that was it. I didn't really study who had kills and whatever like that, and who. I mean, we're restricted to who we could bring along anyway. So, okay, I think that was all. So we started off with 9 points in the first patrol of this chapter. If we're going to continue, we need 65 points, not 45 this time, but there's 8 patrols rather than 6 if we want to achieve excellent. Good start, I suppose. 9. Yeah, felt like it was a wee bit. Probably could have been 11, but that's easy to say, isn't it? Felt like I maybe should have chucked one other aircraft on that to isolate that care, but it is easy to say, isn't it? You don't know what you're going to draw. There's times that I've put 3 on them or 4 on them, and then you get on the first card. So let's go with that bit about it. Okay, let's go. I'll set up the inbound vector markers. We should have 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, and this one is blank. We do now, however, have to roll for the visibility. No, for the squadron first, Grant. Right, I'm not going to show you the chart. You can go and look at it. It's 1 to 5 deep, 6 to 11 middle, and a 12, which we got the last time for the coast. I'd be happy with middle, so I don't think that's middle, is it? No, 1 to 5 is deep. That's not what you want. I mean, I suppose it's slightly. Let's show you. It's slightly better on this because there's a good chance it is going to move, it is going to come here, and we are going to be adjacent before it gets to anything. So, yeah, it's maybe not that bad actually when you think about it. The fact that there's no tile here and there's just the first ones here. So, it's maybe not that bad, yeah. Well, it's the worst of the 3, but I think middle's the best place to be. I'm up, to be honest. Right, and then visibility 1 to 7 is clear sun, and an 8 is hazy sun. So a 1 to 8 for the sun. And I get clouds again. 12, clouds, no sun. Okay. Well, there was good bits to it and there was bad bits to it, I think, last time. So clouds, no sun. Yeah, I think I'd probably prefer it to have sun. Because, getting into things and contacting that's easier. Okay, I think we're good to go now. We don't get to see escort stations or bombers formations or whatever. Well, we know there's no Stukas. Let's say the light bomber deck is set to the side now. I'm assuming it doesn't come back in chapter 4. So, okay. Right, let's get started. So I'm still going to use my cards here. So reveal. Red marker's not yet in play. Reveal the rightmost tiles, and this is it. So here we go. Well, we got away with it this time because we are in the deep zone. So Messerschmitts, so let's just confirm that. If the red marker or squadron marker is in the deep zone, the squadron marker is, Messerschmitt's results converts to a straggler result, go to card 3. So we treat it as a straggler rather than Messerschmitt's. So that's nice because, yeah, we don't want any of that messing about. And this is a may option. And one section of final lost contact may immediately. I'm sure I can bring a section that's not lost contact. Or one of our sections may be detached from a squadron on the raid track to make the attack. And again, when the word in there is raid track, this is the raid track. This was all a bit confusing to me at first. Some of the guys pointed out to me, and then I seen this saying raid track, but is this page 53? Am I being... Yeah, it might just be it's on the cards. Yeah, I don't think you... Oh no, it's straggler we're looking at. Hang on then. One section or one independent area fighter that's lost contact may attack immediately. Where's the bit? Where's the bit that talks about that other option then? I might just be glancing over it, not reading it through. One section. You may hang on. If this is right, hang on. Let's read it here. Let's just read it. I mean, I feel like I'm probably wasting time here, and I'm a little pushed. Well, I've got probably just an hour, and that's about it. But if I'm going to pause and faff about, place a one bomber marker in the lost contact area. The bomber type should match those in the bomber formation area if their type has not yet been determined. Select randomly. One section or one independent area fighter that is lost contact may attack it immediately if a section spends one fuel. If this result happens during the raid vector sequence, no, we're not there. Oh yeah, we are there. Right. Okay, so that's where we are. You may assign one or more sections to attack it. They do not need to be lost contact, but they must spend one fuel. Yeah, okay, so it explains it properly there. I think, I want to say the card word in there. Or one or more sections may be detached from a squadron on the raid track. It's the word on the raid track there, I think it's thrown me. I know, I mean, we know what it means, and maybe I might be making... You know, it's one of these sections. I'm not had difficulty with before. I suppose I'm maybe just picking on some word in there, and I don't mean to be picking on it, but maybe for others, if it was worded slightly different. I mean, that's saying raid track. The raid track's here, isn't it? So, right, I'm going to just pass on now. So, we're going to pass. We're not wanting a straggler. So, moving on. Well, that's all that done. We go back to card 1 and there's nothing there. We go to card 9 and get some fuel. That was right, isn't it? Yeah. So all going okay up to now. So we spend some fuel. And do we go back to card 1? No. Hang on. No, we try to make contact, but we can't. Because raid marker's not yet on the track. That's 10A and 10B going. And then, we've got to vector first, which we want to do. So, yeah, I glanced at this when I was watching back and I thought, oh, no, you can't. You're not allowed to do both. But you can with this one. There's one, is it the tally-ho then? You can't do both. Must be, yeah, because this is one way of moving. Tally-ho, I think, is the other way. So this does allow you to move. I mean, it does say there, if you do both, move action, spend one fuel. And we can move the squadron to adjacent zone. We can move to a different altitude. We're going to not mess about. That's what we're doing. we're moving to high altitude in the middle zone, and we're going to spend 1 fuel for doing both of these things. That is right, isn't it? Move the squadron back to an adjacent zone on the raid track. For example, from deep to middle. Our example was, as we done it, move to a different altitude. For example, from low to high. That's what we done. If you do both move actions, spend 1 fuel. Yeah, it's you may not move and reform, but you can do the move and change altitude with that one. I want to say it must be the... Where can we see the flat? It's the flat card. Just let's have a little glance while it's on my mind there. Flag, it's not really flag, it's tally ho, isn't it? Is it here? No, it's here. If you do not or can't attempt contact, you may spend 1 fuel to move the squadron formation marker to an adjacent station or change altitude. Not both. Yeah, that's the one. When you don't actually, you can't make contact or you don't want to make contact, you could spend a fuel to do one of the things, not both of them. That's it. Okay. Right, so we've done vector, we've done that, and then it says go back to card 1, reveal. Right, we will indeed do that. Of course, I want to push on and get something done. Right, if raid marker's not in play, it's not, so let's reveal the next. So we've got 2 of them this time. So as long as both of them aren't just straight up raid markers. Well, that one's got the flak on top, but I don't think that matters because this one's the one that... This is the one we wanted second and we could have tally-hoed. So we're on a bit of an edge here. We're on edge. Yeah. So we've got flak first, so card 6A. Note the number. Place the damage markers. We've not got any bombers out yet, so it's going in here. It's just 1. No friendly fire. So I'm just going to draw a damage marker and put it in the bomber formation area on the interception map. Ooh, got an engine. That's going to knock it out, which is... I think that's okay actually, because that's going to happen before we get to do anything. So I guess that's okay. Right, and then... Oh, it was only the 1 grant. Yeah, okay, so... and then 6B carries on. If the raid marker's on the raid track, well, it's not, right? This is when we could spend 1 fuel to contact. If you do not or can't attempt contact, which is true, we may spend 1 fuel to move to an adjacent station or change altitude. We're not going to do either of them. We didn't perform contact, so we can't do that. We're going to go back to card 1. Yeah, so there's nothing we can really do there. Because the raid marker's not on the track yet. However, we'll go back to card 1, and now we're looking at this. Go to card 5A. So we're going to place the raid marker. Did I do that right? Yes, I did. If it's not in play, put it on the track. It's going to go in there. So it is in the middle zone, isn't it? Yeah. Not over the channel. Visibility is not clear, however. We've got no sun yet again. Clouds, no sun. So we then go back to card 1 and not find the escort stations until contact happens. So back to card 1. We've done that, so we move on to the next marker. Now this is where it could all go pear-shaped for us. If we happen to draw another just straight up raid marker. I mean, if it was like the one that we just chucked away, I think we'd get the chance to tally ho. Yes, we do, but if it's a straight up just raid marker on its own, right, it's not good. Although there's good and bad in there, because I think we're getting the sun now, aren't we? That's turn point. It's card 7. And it just changes it to the sun and places the sun somewhere, doesn't it? I know, we've been here before, but I like to look at the cards, you know. So turn point, this is if there's sun, you would just move it. If there's no sun, visibility is now clear and the sun's position is, So visibility is now clear, and the sun's position is now one of them. We're going to roll the die and see. A bit of a thumpy 6. Tail. 46 is tail, so the sun is in the tail position, which covers the high station, which is kind of nasty station, isn't it? Not seen it for a while though. Oh, you've said too much, Grant. Okay, so that is that. Go back to card 1, and now we've got Messerschmitts. However, this time we're not in the deep zone, and they're not in the deep zone, so we are going to get Messerschmitts. Okay, so and it's going to be a section this time. They're going to have to spend 1 fuel. They're not lost contact, but obviously they could be if if we don't deal with things. Right. Oops. Right, Messerschmitts. Right, so random section. This is 1 to 3, etc. Is a 9. That's maybe the last one, is it? No, it's green. It's green section. I'm pretty sure that's what was targeted the last time. I can bring that down a little bit, actually. Well, no bombers. Okay, so this is now the target of the Messerschmitts. They're 109s, and we're going to do a dogfight. Oh, yeah, almost. They have to spend the fuel because of the resection, and they're going after the Messerschmitts or trying to get away from the Messerschmitts. Right, Luftwaffe advantage card for the green section. So it's 109s. Head on, and this doesn't apply. No heavy escorts. So head on against a swarm of 109s. Right. Let's not look about, Graham. Let's not look up. Let's not look it up for the first time ever. Right, 109. I hope it's not wrong. No, there's no escort station. Forget it. Right, stop. Right, so green against head on 109s. Right, there's nothing we can do apart from, well, draw a head on and tailing card. So this is 109s, but against the section. So there's generally a lot more in this. 109s against a set. I hope I've not got a green pilot. Oh, I don't have. Look at that. That's beautiful. So it'd be a green hat, and see, it was one of these that I think might have messed up previously because Davison, the pilot, had lost his green cube somehow. I don't know. I think I said already, I've got this thing in the back of my mind that I seem to remember a green cube be lying about and me saying, why is that there? And I'm a little surprised I didn't react a bit more to that, because why would a green cube just be lying there, you know? But anyway, so we just need to let that one go, I'm afraid. If things happened or if things didn't happen that should have happened, or vice versa, then it's gone. So a green hat and then a vanish. That's right, because this is section against 109's head on. We don't have any green pilots. I'm just going to double check. So we've got M. It's Moffat. He was green. He's now regular. P is the same. Was green's regular. And F is Phelps, and he's the same. Was green, now regular. So they've all worked their way up. They've been there a while and doing a good job. And they're not green anymore. So no green hats and a vanish. How about that? Beautiful. Okay. Looks like things might have moved along here a bit. That's fine. So that's it. We just had one round of the dogfight and nothing more doing. Good. So this is done. We would go back to card 1 and then there's nothing more to do, so we go to card 9. We spend some more fuel. Okay. And now we get to go for them. Contact. Right. Hey, now the sun's in the tail high position as well. Yeah, the sun came out for us and everything. How about that? Okay, so we're going to be in the same zone. We're going to be at high altitude. We're not getting the -1 for the clouds because there's no clouds. It's went sunny. We're getting the +1 this time. Can we get in tail high sun? There you go. If we roll a 3 or less, we can get into the sun. Or if we get a 10 or more, we can get in the sun because. Right. Anyway, crap. Not missing anything here. If the raid marker is on the track, you may perform contact. If squadron is in the same or adjacent zone, the raid contact zone at roll a die. Yeah. So I always quite like bringing out that chart for it though. I was mind when I first started, I was like, where is this chart? We took a bit of time to find that, but anyway, it's here. Right, so we're not looking at this one, we're looking at this one, we are in the same zone. We're doing this, yeah? Yeah, we're doing this. There's not an issue. So we get a +1 to this die roll, so let's just roll it. +1. Is the +1 optional? No, I don't think it is. Just looking there about the 3 or less bit, I suppose, but nah, it just says +1 if you're high. So it's not an optional thing. So let's go. 7. Yeah, see that's well, it wasn't near a 3 or less, and it wasn't near a 10 or more. 7. Well, I suppose it was near a 10 or more because we were getting a +1. So in fact, no, that is an 8, isn't it? The result is an 8. So, unfortunately, we're flank low or flank high or nose low. I mean, I'm feeling we were flank high once before recently, and things went really well. That was using the light bomber deck, however, and I do feel like there might have been something to be said for that. But I still feel like we're probably Thing is, we don't know where the escorts are yet. Now hold on. When do we? Yeah, no, it's not until we've put our squadron block on that then we place the escort station markers. Hold on. The visibility changed. Yeah, I think. I don't think that means. Well, hang on. It might. When the sun came out, come on, surely we can see where they are. Right, let's look at. What was it? It was turn point, wasn't it? Where's there? I think we do get to see them. It was at turn point. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, that's what brought the sun out. It was that one there. Turn point and then Messerschmitts. Okay, just as well we've stopped and spotted this. I mean, it didn't matter to the die roll there. So no sun, which is what we had. Visibility is now clear and the sun's location is. If escort station markers are not yet in play, roll a die to populate the intersection map with them as per the situation manual's escort station table. Excellent. Right, so we are getting to see where they are. Now, did the card have that on it? It might well have done, and I might have just... What one is it? 7. It didn't. Yeah. So it's little things like this, if you're using these cards that, I know, don't get me wrong, I know there's a lot of information to put on them and it's not, this is where it becomes tricky, but you can see I kind of almost missed that. I thought about it come the time, but you could see how you could maybe skip by that and then place your squadron on the map and then realise that you're, well, because, actually, you would be looking at this and say, right, place my squadron on the map, then place escort station markers. But because the weather's changed, I get to see where they're going before I make this decision. And it should have been before I rolled this dice, but that doesn't matter. This is my die roll, so we know where our options are, but before that, we're going to see where they are. Right, I'm just going to roll this one. So I suppose that this one's kind of a biggie, isn't it? Chapter 3. So let's have a look, just so that you see. Well, there they all are. I'm just going to roll a dice. I don't know what it is we need or want or whatever. Let's just roll. There's no modifiers. A 3. I mean, you would think that's probably not good, but yeah, it's the very first one again. Well, I'll tell you what. It's not got the high. I think that might be good. I think we didn't want the high, because I think coming in from the flank, it's not good for the high, I want to say. Right, so they're all heavy. We've got ahead, port and starboard, and they're all 109s. I'm sure, in fact, I think we've had that. Is this patrol number 3 or 2? It's only 2, I think, isn't it? Shit, I'm pretty sure that's the one we had the last time, isn't it? Yeah, because we got that horrible escort reaction card, which I never want to see again. However, how did we deal with that? We just deal with that as if it wasn't there. It was brilliant. Right, heavy 109s and the ahead, the port and the starboard. Yeah, all heavy. Okay. Alright, we don't get to see bomber. Well, actually, we're just about to see the bombers, I think. Aren't we? After we've, because the sun's out, we're going to place bomber tiles, but we do have to make a decision now, before. And that wasn't me jumping the gun, that was me because we should have done it before we actually got to contact. When the weather changed, when the sun came out, we should have put these out. Okay, moving back to this. Right, sorry about unpause there for a little bit. Right, so we know where they are now. I mean, flank low, flank high, or nose low. That's our options, isn't it? So let's just again look straight at the bombers first. Flank low, flank high, nose low. I mean, nose low is just, it's not. In fact, it's even worse because there's an ahead station. So nose low is out, isn't it? Even, I mean, I hate this. I hate this penalty. That's not good at all, is it? You don't want to do this. Especially when you're getting, I mean, look at the bomber tiles. The least amount of bomber tiles you're going to get in this chapter is 6. And it's more likely you're going to get 8 or 9 tiles. So you don't want this. You don't want that penalty. I've found that I'm clear on that. And then, but thing is, it steers me away from it because we've got 109s in the high station. So I need to go after them first. And that means I need to take some of our fighters away. Yeah, okay, move on, Grant. Right, so flank low is your default. But you can spend 1 fuel to go flank high. Well, if I go flank low, I'm going to have to spend a fuel anyway. So probably again, no brainer here that we're going. And see, this is where we got away with it because there's no high station. We've got ahead. So right, let's just glance at flank low. 109's ahead is an 8. 109's, however, I've got the same situations I had before though, haven't I? Yeah. In fact, this is exactly the same, isn't it? Well, no, the last one would come in from the nose, didn't we? Yeah, we came in from the nose and we had this situation. We took out the ahead station, we rolled a 7. So it's a bit more worth a gamble here. Because remember also that we know about the pluck. Oh, you've messed up there, Grant. You fool. Schoolboy error. Green section does not have a veteran pilot as its leader. Don't. And he could quite easily have had. That's silly, Grant. I hope that doesn't cost me. Because what we could, I think, do here is just go straight into the bombers with everything. And we've got 1, 2, 3 of our plus ones. Unfortunately, not the fourth one, which we should have. To make that 8 die roll, basically just needed as a 5. I mean, obviously we can use the pluck the way we want it. And remember, we also get a reroll. So that is right. If we go flank high and go straight to the bombers, we've either got a 6 as the highest die roll, but however, we've got starboard or port. So we can go starboard or port, which is going to be the same as the 109 station because they've got one at either side. So it's going to be an 8 we need, but we could reduce that to a 5, and it should have been getting a 4. Okay, so I think it's a no-brainer. We just do that, and we don't need to bother about escorts again. I mean, I know they can come and bite us, but that last time we suppressed the ahead station. We got 3 cards on the port and 3 cards on the starboard. So we got blootered with that. So I mean, what can you do? And you can in this game. I'm sure there's some bits in this game that you have to sort of say, you know, I'm not doing that. I don't think anybody right now, maybe if you're just learning the game or whatever, is going to do anything different to what I'm doing. I don't think so. Well, apart from they would have a veteran pilot here. But yeah, I mean, if you're learning the game, these things are. I mean, it took me a while before I actually caught that, and even reading it in the rule book, the way it's worded, I had to get confirmation that that's actually how it is meant for that as well. So, you know, I don't think you would go across here and try and suppress any of these escort stations, because you've got to put a section at least on that, you know, put a section on this, section on this, and a section on this, and then you've got 3 aircraft left to go in the bombers. You're not going to do that, are you? It kind of... And again, don't get me wrong, I'm still enjoying myself, so it's not that, but I feel like there's a lot of things in this game that you're going to just automatically... The straggler as well. You're never... Well, that's not quite true, because I went after a straggler at one time when I had something lost contact. So that does work. And in fact, I think we got a victory point out of that. So... yeah, I'm not saying it's a terribly bad thing, because again, I'm still enjoying how it's going along, but it does make you wonder if there's, you know, I don't feel like I've got choices, yes, but I don't think I'm going to make any different choice, you know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll see, you know. Get my butt handed to me now. Right, okay, so we had our options were, again, flank low, flank high, or nose low. Well, I'm going to spend that fuel for everybody. And everybody's doing the same. Maybe we could split things up here. That was one thing we didn't know about at first as well. And where's my squadron? Yeah, so, no. Yeah, that's right. So spent the fuel and we're going to go flank high. You know what? I think starboard would be better because the sun's here. Oh no, that doesn't make sense. No, because I was going to say, I thought there was an R space here for it to go, but no, it can either go there or there. So, yeah, it's a hit or miss, isn't it? Right, well, we've made contact. No, 10B. We've rolled, we've selected, we've spent our fuel. So, move the squad and block, and then go to card 12. All lost contact fighters must immediately return to base. None of them. Place escort station markers on the map, which is maybe where I was thinking about this would happen, but I'm pretty sure that was right. And then place bomber tiles, but defer this if visibility is cloud. So we're going to place our bombers because the sun is out. And we are going flank high. I'm just unsure if it's going to port or starboard. It probably doesn't matter at all, does it? I don't think so. No, I don't think we can sort of predict it. Like I say, if the sun had another move to here, I was going to say it'd be better at starboard, but that's not the case. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to go port then. And yeah, and then we're going to place our bomber tiles. Okay. Yeah, we'll come back to that shortly. Move that up a little bit. So, yeah, I'll bring this out again. Why not? I'm running short of time, short of battery space. So, which is a bit of a pity because I wanted to get some action, some of the good stuff. It is good fun when you get in there amongst them and start drawing the cards and whatever. Right, so bomber type. Here we go. This is chapter 3. So move that one there and roll here. There's a 4. It's Dornays again. So 9. It's going to be 9 tiles yet again, which was probably a good thing for us. So I'm feeling confident we're getting in 7. Yeah, I just hope that missing veteran pilot's not going to get us. So it's the same formation again, isn't it? Exactly the same as the last time. 9 tiles of Dorney, so give me a minute. Right, there we go. I tried to shift it that way a little bit because I said I'm coming on from the port. Maybe I should have done that the other way about. Well, I don't know, it gives me that space at this side. So, pretty sure that's right. It's this one here. Is that the same one as we had the last time? Yeah, looks good to me. Right, that's everything there, isn't it? That's all we need from that book now. Okay, so 9 tiles again. We're in. Right, let us push on and at least get hopefully the the interception. So that was 10B. No, we don't go to card 11 because now we go to card 12. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so go to card 12 as orders. No messing about again. I know. I mean, this halfway after the escorts, I done it last time, and it worked out well. It's not that it's always the same. And the last time it did, it worked out well. We had 2 aircraft left from the section, and went and suppressed us to enable us to have a better chance at succeeding, and it worked well. This time, however, straight in. Yeah, because we were coming from the nose the last time. That was a problem. That was it. And we needed, this was a 10 roll, to get past that. Oh, engine. So that's going to knock one out. Which I think is good. Yeah, it is good. Because it's a damage marker on the tile with one. I mean, the bomber that's lone bomber, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Right, so there's 9 tiles, isn't there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we re-roll, and then we'll roll the 1 to 12 within. So it's the very last tile, and it's the middle position, which is, I don't think that's, no, because we want to take, yeah, That's not good, is it? We don't really want to target that tile, do we? No, we don't. Damn it. Well, it adds 1 to the thing anyway. So this would go on here, and then it's an automatic fallen result. Now, what are these? They're Dornies. Yeah. So it's an automatic fallen result. So this one bomber falls out with its engine damage, and that goes on there. So it gives us 1 damage on the main tiles, and yeah, we can always look at this guy later on. Maybe if they drop their bombs, we can come back and maybe try and do something with him. But I think that this is the big 9 is the key to it all, isn't it? And we only managed to get 7 out of the 9 the last time, and yeah. Anyway, okay, so we gave our orders. So bomber orders is card 16. So no escort stuff. Right, so we've only got 1 formation with the bomber's order. Yeah, if we succeed, we go right on. If we fail, which we've not done yet, we get intercepted, and I think we just stay here, or I don't know, maybe end up lost contact or something. So I've not been there yet. Why am I coming across here? No, well, it's a chart we need to look at. But I think we know what we're doing. We're coming in from the flank high, not nose high, Grant. Flank high. We have stations. They're all heavy, which doesn't matter to this. And the ahead, which is a 6. And yeah, we've got the ones in the starboard, which would be a 4, but we've got ones in this port, which would be an 8, which is the same side as us. So it's an 8. We get a reroll on this. We have a puck available of 3. We can reroll this. Here we go. This puck better not mess me up. So an 8, yeah? Yeah, let's do it. An 8. Oh, perfect. And it's not cocked. That's nice and settled. I had a wee thought about it, but it's fine. So no pluck required. We succeed when we are coming in from the port side at high altitude, which is kind of irrelevant now, I think. Don't think that bit matters now, does it? No, don't think it matters anymore. Right, so we get everybody. Yeah, I'm going to run out of time here. That's really annoying. Maybe you could still come back later, Grant. No, because I've not had my food yet. Things got hit in the head a bit, and I've got baked potatoes in the oven. So I might be able to squeeze back for another sneaky bit, maybe. I probably not. I'm a bit weary actually. I was working the day. It was a decent job, but just doing your way, Stu. Newcastle, and back. That was all. Nice job. Anyway, okay. So coming in from the port, we know what we need to do. I think the plan's still there now. What flank is it's an in between. So that's fine. You know, we want to hit this. I don't know in what order. This, then this gives us 3. This, then this gives us 6. And then this and either one of them gives us all the 9. We do have this guy sitting alone, but I think we need to just let him sit there for a while. Okay, but full 12 pilots, and we've got 1 extra for that 13. Now, the big magic number there was the biggest one was 14, I believe. I don't know if that was coming from all the angles or not, but I think that's the impression I got. So surely 13. But do you take a chance and just put one fighter on that first attempt at 13? That's the question, isn't it? Right, there's my initial thinking here. Now we've got 12 aircraft, we've got one fallen marker, so it's 13. So this is an attempt at trying to get them all, I think. I think this is maybe what... I don't know if it was this setup that Tim had said that... It may be this one, maybe in other ones, I don't know. I still struggle to find the perfect. So this would be rolling on a 13. Sorry, not rolling, drawing on a 13. Just one shot. And then this, if this worked, this would be rolling on a 12. One shot. That would then isolate, of course, this would have isolated this would have isolated that, and then that would become automatically isolated. So that's 13, a 12. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 left. So these are going to be checking on 11. So if we check on 11, 2 shots at 11. Let's say it does work, then fallen markers along there, Grant. Maybe that should be the other way about. Give me a second. I've no idea if that does make a difference or not, but I'm thinking about this fallen marker being down here, I suppose. So 13, 12, let's say they succeed, then we're on 11. Let's say that succeeds, and that drops it down to 9. So you do 9, 9, and hopefully that succeeds, breaks this away and that. And then you're left with 7, you know, I mean, okay, you've got to do them both. One of them's going to be a... Well, actually, hang on. If you broke that away, Grant... No, you still need to, because these are all going to be connected still, aren't they? Yeah. I think that's okay. Right, I'm running out of time, battery. What are we at? My food's got to be ready. I'm going to have to go. Damn. Well, it might encourage me to be able to come back up. And, can I go and pause? Not really. Nah, I'm better just cutting this because I need to charge this up as well. So I think that's what my setup's going to be for my bombers order, and yeah, we shall see when I come back with the next part. Okay, cheers.